I believe StuntCoyote captured world record. Oh, it's what, 2 weeks ago? Joining me in the ranks of Sub-Hour. Alright, so for some of you who may not be too familiar, Hyper Metroid is a Super Metroid ROM hack. And so this game features, like a brand new story and a brand new physics engine. So what that really means is that the gameplay is, more smoother. All right, so we're starting off in good old series. So the planet and all these rooms are completely redone. Just gonna go downstairs and meet our good old buddy Ridley. This game is based off a game called Project Base, and it's just a gameplay. It was originally a gameplay mod to make everything smoother. One notable feature is that Samus retains her speed upon landing. So things start to get really, really fast-paced later on. And in comparison to vanilla Metroid, vanilla Super Metroid, speed resets every time you land. So just a little minor difference to keep in mind. Nice. 121 series. By series. Not gonna explode. Just a neat little thing that was added to Project Base. And the creator of this ROM hack decided to keep it in. Alright. You're landed on planet Zebes. And as you can see, the map is totally redone, and everything's a lot different. And we're gonna go and collect Morph Ball. It's our, or I guess actually missiles then Morph Ball. It's a little minor sequence breaking at the very start of the game using wall jump. Yeah, going up. And later will be a moon falling downwards. So one unique thing about this ROM hack is that it uses an ammo system. So unlike the vanilla Super Metroid, where you get separate ammunition for missiles and super missiles and power bombs, the ammo system in this game is completely unified. So if you collect super missile drops, it'll grant 10 ammo, and missile drop will grant 2 ammo. And I believe power bombs will provide, I think, 15 or 20, something around there. Oh, one thing that StuntCoyote just did is a backflip, which looks like a D-boost, and it's a little button combination to perform a sort of fake D-boost on the spot, which is very useful in many areas. And of course, you can do the standard damage boost as well. Alright, so most of the early game is trying to get to Gravity Suit as fast as possible. Mostly because there's lots of speed potential having Gravity Suit, which, as funny as it sounds, the Gravity Suit actually makes Samus run faster in this ROM hack. So in a sense, gravity suit and speed booster are, I suppose, shared, I guess, the same speed properties. So Samus can run extremely fast with gravity suit. And yeah, so we're gonna fight Bomb Chorizo after collecting bombs. A neat little shout out to Super Metroid Redesign, one of the OG ROM hacks. Bomb Chorizo is weak to bombs, so there's a neat little Easter egg there. And it also is a neat speed strat. See a little bit of backflip over here. Alright, so we're going to be going to Charge Beam, which of course is a very important item in almost any Super Metroid run. Try to get a D boost, or okay, there we go. Backflip off the spikes to get Charge Beam. You're originally supposed to get a Grapple Beam to collect the Charge Beam, so it's also a neat little sequence break. A little bit of energy to be on the safe side. Hyper Metroid is, I would say, it's my favorite ROM hack. And let's see, what's not trying to do here is, yeah, bomb jump, or I don't know what it's called, a bomb hop, where you can jump out of the bomb. So it gives that little extra height to catch that ledge. And move a little further up here. Alright, so we're going to be seeing our first boss of the game. Can anyone guess who it is? Oh, it's Spore Spawn, DLC only boss. Completely mandatory in Hyper Metroid. There's a lot of the bosses in this game are have a very unique weakness system, I suppose. Or I'm not sure if it's a system, it's like really random. Yo, nice Force Cycle. But yeah, I believe in this game, Spore Spawn is, I think, resistant to Super Missiles and maybe Charge Beam by half damage. So there's lots of little quirky things about this game. So even if you do come here with Super Missiles, it won't be completely free. Alright, so StuntCoyote picked up the high jump boots. And that is very important for another little sequence break. And we're going to Meridia and doing some underwater climbing. In the vanilla Super Metroid, you can't wall jump and gain any height. Well, I guess you can, but it's very little. But in this game, having high jump boots and doing wall jumps underwater is very substantial, and opens a little possibility to sequence break. Nice bomb jumps by StuntCoyote. Climbing all the way up here for Spazer. So in this run, StuntCoyote is going to pick up a lot of the beams as early as possible, because the bosses in this game are very difficult, and you need all the help you can get. Especially that Yol and Torizo fight, which is infamous for killing casual players. Oh, yo, nice. Oh, no! Alright, so what StuntCoyote tried to do here was a bungee jump. You can moonfall and then morph ball, and upon unmorphing, you'll get propelled upwards, which is a really weird thing unique to Project Base and Hyper Metroid. StuntCoyote's beefing it. It's okay. It's a really hard strat. I was going to try the bungee jump again, just so we can see it again. Nice. Second try. Yeah, the bomb jumps in the early game are probably the worst. So it's definitely not an easy task to do. Okay, so we're gonna collect the wave beam. It's relatively insignificant as far as how much damage it outputs, but every bit counts, and it's along the way to Meridia, so, you know, why not? A little sequence break to Mock Ball past the little crumble bridge, going down to Meridia. Going where you're not supposed to go, quote unquote. So definitely StuntCoyote wants to be careful in this area. With no suit, enemies will deal a ton of damage. I believe, and as far as like the intended route is supposed to go, I believe you're supposed to come here with Varia suit. So, oh, nice recovery. The crab. Okay, good recovery. So we'll see another set of super missile jumps or rocket jumps. Sort of like, if anyone's familiar with Quake, the super missiles, you can propel yourself upwards with a super missile. It's like a little rocket jump. And there's pretty much a mandatory sequence right here where you need high jump boots. And there it is, gravity suit in Meridia. Who would have thought? So gravity suit provides the that neat gravity effects, just like in the classic Super Metroid, in all Metroid games really. But this one also allows Samus to run faster, to like speed booster speeds. So there's a neat little strat right here to get the ball bounce off the little pillar. Oh, pretty close. And now we're going to do a little bit of hell run. Or, I don't know, half hell run? Mini hell run? In this game, the gravity suit does not protect Samus from heat damage. Well, it does, like a little bit. So it's a lot slower than, you know, not having a suit. But if StuntCoyote is not careful, you know, it's lights out. Nice, 63. So incidentally, I believe the idea for the some of the vanilla Super Metroid randomizer to remove the heat protection from gravity suit, I believe might have came from this game. But I'm not sure. Alright, so now that we have the gravity suits, we're gonna go to Wreck Ship. See if we can get this strat. Yo, nice. That's a really tight jump. Using all the speed momentum to jump onto the ship and hit the ledge. Oh, almost got that lake ball bounce. So in this area, we're going to collect the various suit, which will be very important for later on. Because, as I mentioned earlier, that the various suit does not protect Samus all the way or completely from heat damage. So going to lower Norfair would be like a death sentence. You just can't do that. Wow, Hubert. Oh, I forgot to mention the gate system. So in this game, you need to unlock 15 gates around the world. And this room that StuntCoyote is going to has a gate in it. And it says, Torian gate unlocked. And so we had to travel all around the world to unlock these gates. And that way we can get to Torian and beat up Mother Brain. So it's sort of like Redesign or the Metroid Prime games where they have like this sort of key system. We have to find these keys around the world to beat up, to fight the final boss. So it's still the same concept. So now we're going to the other side of Meridia. And you need to have the gravity suits to get to this part. So this is I believe the only spot for power bombs. Slick moves by StuntCoyote. So in this part, it's very important to conserve health, because Botwoon in this ROM hack is a real pain. Like, it's not a free fight. Like, you can't just sit in the left side and just shoot Botwoon. Because there are little body parts that like rotate around the screen, and there's effectively no safe spot that you can like camp out in. But with the addition of Ice Beam, it is significantly easier, but it still can be like very deadly. Just a couple slip-ups and that's it. Ooh, be careful. Okay, nice health drops, nice little farm. Nice kill. I would say Botwoon would be the marathon killer. So, nicely done by Stunt. Alright, so we got power bombs. And since we're here, we can go up here, which is actually Wreck Ship. So there's a neat little connection here between the two areas. And yeah, Fantoon. Fast, or just a fast. I guess I can't say fast, because there's only one real pattern of RNG, and then the rest are just predetermined. So it takes like a couple of charge shots, that's it, with this beam combo. So in the, in a normal playthrough, Botwoon would be, or not Bot, but Fantoon would be the first major boss, and it is not a free fight whatsoever. But coming back with, lots of upgrades, Fantoon's a piece of cake. Hyper Metroid has a little button combination. You can use angle down and down while in midair to instant morph, or you can use select item cancel and down as a shortcut to instant morph. So you can then spam it to force Samus down faster. This is a neat little time save. It's like the air form farm pumping. Farming a little bit of ammo for this upcoming section. We see a little moonfall. Heck yeah, we are. So going down here to collect the best item, or I guess strongest item rather, the plasma beam. Oh, that was a slick mock ball there. Using instant morph. So plasma is very important for not only the bosses, but generally surviving in Lower Norfair. To be able to hitbox through some enemies and avoid some damage. And if you want to play it safe, you can also kill enemies with the plasma beam. And of course, for Golden Chorizo, everybody's favorite. The ROM hack creator left like Golden Chorizo for, or he left it open for people to fight early, even though you couldn't really do much of anything afterwards, unless you had the proper upgrades. So a lot of people ended up dying over and over again at Bomb Chorizo. I remember I was one of them. I was determined to fight Bomb Chorizo, but I had to give up. And Golden Chorizo is a very hard fight in this because there's no cheese you can do by like in the vanilla game where you can just like morph ball in the corner and force Golden Chorizo to hop. So, yo, nice bomb jump there. That was a brand new strat that StuntCoyote figured out. Originally, there was this frozen pancake jump that I figured out. And it got upgraded to the bomb jump, StuntCoyote just did. Yo, another gates. I believe, what, 9 remaining? 9 out of 15? Another little moonfall. And little tiny crocomires. See them very briefly. And collecting Spring Ball. Spring Ball, you can, of course, jump as a ball. But it also allows the option to dash. Or use the dash button as a ball. So you can get Speed Booster and Ball form. So it's like a true speed ball. Yeah, here's a good spot. Using the Spring Ball to cross the Crumble Bridge. Oh yeah, I did make a Hyper Metroid item randomizer for this. If anyone wants to try it out, wink wink. Okay, so we're gonna go to Golden Chorizo and take him out to dinner. Be a nice date. Be a hot date, really, since we're in Norfair. Yeah, definitely collect a little bit of energy whenever you can, because this fight is no joke. So, the reason why Gold Chorizo is also very difficult, and maybe even cheap, is because he was coded to take half damage from Charge Beam. So if you ever wondered why it takes so long to kill this boss, there's your answer. StuntCoyote opting to camp out in the corner and just spam shots. Very nice movement by StuntCoyote. Again, pretty slick in a lot of areas. The only way to Ridley is through Gold Chorizo first. So you can't avoid the Gold Chorizo fight. At least not to my knowledge. Alright, so we're in Lower Norfair now. The signature Lower Norfair theme. This room is called Satan's Kitchen. Oh, there's a when this room is done, it looks very nice because you're going really fast using all that speed keep. Nice mock ball though. But yeah, in Satan's Kitchen, if anything goes wrong, it's very scary. Got a couple sets of ninja pirates. Oof, be careful. Another set of ninja pirates. No, are they really ninja pirates? So they're not, particularly sneaky or anything. More hitbox action. I'm gonna do a little backflip here. Probably the best way to get across that area. Yeah, middle pirates are good. Yo, very nice. Maintaining speed keep the whole way. Alright, you've got the Ridley fight. I believe Ridley also has twice the amount of health. I'm not sure exactly. It's been a little while since I saw the numbers. But yeah, I would say it's about a standard Ridley fight with the crumble blocks at the bottom. So this fight is a lot easier if you can jump over the blocks or use the spring ball to dash across the blocks too. A lot of players end up getting stuck below the crumble blocks. Nice pickup. Very good fight. Oh gosh, low percent Hyper Metroid. Shoutouts to Fuzda for accomplishing such a task. Alright, so the only way to speed booster the most broken item is by defeating Ridley. If anyone's familiar with how the speed booster functions in the vanilla game, there are 4 frames that the game checks to activate speed booster. And in this game it's 2, just like Project Base. So it takes, half the distance, really. Nice moves. Satan's Kitchen done fast. Satan's Kitchen done quick. The reason why Speed Booster is really important to collect as early as possible is because a lot of the gates hidden around the world are blocked off by speed blocks. So a lot of these pillars that Sun is getting stuck on, those are speed blocks. And in this game, in Hyper Metroid and Project Base, Speed Booster is a lot more flexible. Oh, can we get the mock ball? Oh, nice try. Trying to get some Speed Booster mock ball going on. So yeah, I believe there's like, what, 3 or 4 gates that need speed booster? Farming some power bombs there. This next section goes a bit quicker with some more ammo. So yeah, speed booster can be maintained in a lot of ways in this game. You can see little bits of speed booster going on from the spring ball and speed booster combination. I believe also takes half the distance. It's just the way it was designed in this game. And so after defeating Ridley and collecting speed booster, all that's left is to travel around the world and unlock all these gates. And I believe every single boss is required. Sort of like in the spirit of Project Base, where all the bosses are required. Or at least, I suppose, in a 100% setting for Project Base, but little slinky hallway. This is probably one of the most technical rooms, as you might say, or maybe precise, to do it really fast. Alright, so we're going to Upper Brinstar. The sort of restricted zone. And in this part, there's these hallways down here, which need speed booster, so you can't come here until you defeat Ridley. Breaking those speed blocks with the nice speed keep. It's another gate. 6 remain. In this game, I believe the minimum amount of tanks you need is 2. But since in the 80% speedrun, like all the energy tanks are like right on the path, so it's like, why not collect them? Or 1. It's corrected by Elminster. Just as a reminder, the gates are to open the way to Torian. So you need to unlock 15 gates around the world, and you can unlock the way to Torian. And just as a plug, if anyone's interested in checking out the speedrun, or the randomizer, or if you want to play the game, you know, wink wink, you can check out the speedrun.com page, speedrun.com/hypermetroid, and there's lots of resources there. If you're starting out or just want to check out the game. Here we go, Kraid. Done in 3 shots. Yeah, get down, Kraid. Yeah, there's no quick kill. It's like a half quick kill. It's like a half stand up. Because in this game, Kraid has a lot of health. So you don't see the traditional Kraid quick kill like you do see in vanilla. Because a lot of the bosses have a lot of health. And also collecting Space Jump because it's right there. And there's no fanfares in this game. So this game is all about that fast pace. Unlocking another gate. This area is restricted by the Kraid boss. Or Kraid door. Nice moonfall. Moving back around to another gate, which could have been gotten earlier, but having a spring ball saves like a couple seconds, so why not? It's another gate. 4 more remain. Almost felt like this game does kind of take some things from Metroid Zero Mission or Metroid Fusion. I kind of like that. Climbing up here to unlock yet another gate. It's more like a gate cleanup section after fighting Ridley. Can you get this shot? Aww. You can do a sort of full halfy, sort of. Well, I don't know, not full halfy. Ocean Fly, yes, I'm thinking of. Yeah, that sort of strat in this game, but it's a very precise shot, and there's almost no visual cue for it. But it's always worth trying. This hack changes a lot. The gameplay is supposed to be more fluid. There's been a story change, and the whole map has been redesigned. Nice. Collecting slope speed using speed booster, kind of like from Metroid Zero Mission. Alright, so collecting or going to another gate area. Even though this little switch here is red, it's actually a power bomb gate. I'm sorry about that. My stomach was growling. I was just hungry. So we're gonna go to Meridia again, our second trip, and we need speed booster to get to Dragon. Let's see some high speed action here. Very nice use of speed keep. Dragon is the final boss before Torian. And it is probably the most frustrating fight. Dragon in this game is... I would say it's ridiculous. Saving that speed booster for those speed blocks up there. And using a Shine Spark to climb all the way up here to this top area. And we're gonna fight Dragon. So this fight is ridiculous. With that evil foreboding with that skull on the floor. So these little balls of electricity are very slow, and they kind of hurt. And StuntCoyote is using the pseudo screw to avoid damage. And in this game, Dragon has a lot of health, and cannot be hurt by Speed Booster, as you traditionally will see. Oh, getting grabbed. Come on, wiggle! Nice, no damage. So yeah, StuntCoyote is using the power bombs to clear out the little goops, and the... Oh, getting grabbed again. That was like bad RNG. That was like that last one was heading straight for him. But yeah, the power bomb clears out the electro balls and the goops. And I believe it hurts Dragon a little bit. So trying to get in that blind spot and spam charge shots. And this fight can be very, very enduring. Yo, what? That janky hitbox. Like that goop was just not dying to little charge shots. Like this fight's like straight up not fair. Nice kill. Oh yeah, so because the plasma beam does not pierce like it does in vanilla Super Metroid, you can't do the the microwave, the X-ray, the sort of X-ray attack. So a lot of those, I suppose, bugs were taken out, or features. They're not bugs, a feature. But yeah, that was the very last gates of the game, and so Torian is now open. So Stunt is going to beeline it to Torian. Oh, these pancakes are just not having it. Neat little backflip there. And finally heading down to Torian. For casual players, if anyone was having difficulty, there's like 3 gates on the left side in this next room. I think you need like power bombs and 3 gates. And you can collect a screw attack early on. Here's the gate room. Classic Metroid rooms. Just Ice Beam and Super Missiles will take care of Metroids. Zebatites are also in the early areas as well of Torian. And you can use the beam shots or missiles or even power bombs or Shine Spark to kill the Zebatites. And they are also necessary to progressing to the next room. If you missed it, those are our first glimpse at Red Metroids. Red Metroids are... they're really just beefier Metroids. And they take 3 Super Missiles to kill. But we're pretty much a tank at this point. This is the Yurinka trap room. There's that gate on the right side slowly opening. We get to dance with the Rinkas. This game is amazing. I would highly recommend it. Definitely check out Hyper Metroid. If you're a fan of Metroid games, especially the 2D ones. This game is a brand new adventure. Highly recommended. Yeah, look at how smooth and crunchy these frames are. Yeah, Mission Rescue is also amazing. But don't check it out because you might hurt yourself. But yeah, the Torian in this game is notoriously laggy. Alright, so yeah, that was a baby skip. Yay! And collecting screw attack. Baby skip in this game is just triggering the room to activate the baby Metroid sequence, and then quickly going back through the door before it closes. And the game's like, oh yeah, you did baby skip, or you already did the baby sequence, so you're free to go. And so that's how we do it. You can do a more traditional baby skip, but it is extremely difficult. Or maybe it's just precise, really, really precise. But you don't do the classic loop-de-loop with the Baby Metroid dance. Alright, our final boss, Mother Brain. In her blood red dress. Her crimson dress. Yeah, yeah. Mother Brain has, I believe, twice the amount of health as in vanilla, so it's a lot longer fight. And I believe Stunt will be trying the stand-up glitch. Nice Kool-Aid beam. See if you can get it. Nice. That's stand-up. So what StuntCoyote did there was use the speed booster and use the crash animation to cancel out the rainbow beam. I don't know, force crouch position. And so now you can freely move around. And that's how you can do stand-up without, you know, the traditional method of having lots of E-tanks. Also, that's also a technique available in vanilla. If you can do something like, I don't know, slope spark, and keep it all the way here for some reason. Ooh, nice. Keeping the baby Metroid on the right side of the screen to avoid any sort of soft lock shenanigans. So yeah, StuntCoyote is free to spam shots during this whole cutscene. And that was Mother Brain Phase 3 and Mother Brain. Alright, it's the escape sequence. You know it, you love it, it's 10 minutes long. It's probably one of the longer escape sequences in ROM hacks. Yeah, at least it's not 99 minutes in like one of these games that I played. So this is a very enduring escape sequence. And it's very possible to die. Even the steam does damage. Utilizing that smaller hitbox while spin jumping. It's a very nice jump. Oh yeah, will StuntCoyote save the animals? I don't think we hit any sort of conditions that we have to meet. So I believe it's all to StuntCoyote. So you know, StuntCoyote, if you're listening, you know, you could save the animals. Yeah, or you could have chat votes. Vote now for save or kill. Oh, shaving the animals. Is that like taunting the animals? I'm for taunting. Alright, so this escape sequence has you go through... Okay, go back through Torian. And we can recognize all these old rooms early on in the Torian sequence, or Metroid sequence, I guess. And yeah, just try to get out as fast as possible. Wow, that beam like clipped right through the door. So our elevator kind of broke, so we had to go through this side area. It's a nice little speed keep right here. Oh, that was unlucky. There's like, I think, a frame or two where Samus is not invincible from like screw attack, like upon landing. I don't know if it's like this game. But yeah, we're in Norfair now. So the escape sequence will have us run back out Torian and pretty much have us cross the world again. Would Shact will be considered a boss for this? Nice Shine Spark. It's a neat little shortcut. So will StuntCoyote save the animals? Oh, is he? Is he? Hey, he's doing it. Here's the animals. Quick, look at them before they get away. Nice. StuntCoyote being the good guy. Good guy stunt. A lot of the terrain in the escape sequence is pretty difficult. A lot of the rooms were modified to look like the whole planet is falling apart. And so it was a really neat touch by the ROM hack creator. Like, water is now acid. That's just like rising. And that last pirate, last ditch effort trying to kick Samus down the cliff. Alright, I'd say we're about 3/4 of the way through the escape. Oh, I see speed keep. A little bit like bonking a little bit there. So yeah, as we wrap up this game, definitely check it out. You can check out all the resources at speedrun.com/hypermetroid. You can see the tutorials that we've made. You can check out the randomizer. GG to StuntCoyote, finishing with a time of 1 hour, 2 minutes, and 51 seconds. But yeah, you can check out the randomizer and check out the game. Beautiful run by StuntCoyote. Well done. And also, another congratulations to StuntCoyote for taking the world record about 2 weeks ago. So yeah, definitely check out StuntCoyote. He runs lots of speed games, and also lots of Super Metroid and Super Metroid ROM hacks. So definitely check him out. Yeah, for a marathon, that was a really good run. I was always worried about running this game in a marathon because there are just so many deadly things in this run. So the speed run is definitely not easy. Lots of things can go wrong. But this is about as runner-friendly as I could make it. And it's still pretty difficult. So again, this was Hyper Metroid, created by Rio Red. Definitely check out the game. Check out Metroid Construction if you want to, play some Super Metroid ROM hacks. You love Super Metroid or Metroid games in general. Thanks to everyone who contributed to Project Base. Oh yeah, this game had a little bit of a different story. It's a story all about revenge. How the Space Pirates took everything away from Samus. Space Pirates, who were just undisputed rule of the galaxy, were wiped out single-handedly by Samus Aran, savior of the galaxy. Her family, her friends, the last Metroid. Samus' vengeance was achieved, but her heart is cold and empty. She knows the success of her mission does not replace her lost family, does not redeem her sense of belonging. Setting off into the stars, Samus seeks a new purpose. What it may be, we may never know. Dear Force! And shout out to Rio Red for making this an amazing ROM hack. And shout outs to StuntCoyote for having a really fantastic run. Finishing with 28%. I believe that's the standard for Hyper Metroid runs. But yeah, thanks everyone for tuning in today for some Hyper Metroid action. And yeah, thanks for watching. I don't know if StuntCoyote is coming in here for an interview. I mean, we have some time. But yeah, check out speedrun.com/hypermetroid for resources. Check out the game, check out the speedrun, check out the tutorial. Oh, do we have StuntCoyote in here? Looks like we do.
All right.
Yo, StuntCoyote. How's it going?
Good, I guess.
How you feel?
I feel good. There was a couple really weird spots, like supers.
Yeah, yes. The super missiles was like barely missing that one bomb jump, and then it went kind of downhill. But it was a good second try. Get to show off the little bungee jump strat again.
Yeah, and Dragon's goop just kind of messing me up for no reason.
Yeah, I think that was just bad RNG. But I mean, in a marathon setting, that's an amazing run.
That was a pretty good time. I'm pretty happy with that.
Yeah, I mean, you can't really get a world record, in a marathon setting because it's just not expected. But, in the marathon setting, there's like, different sports. Oh gosh, the screen. But yeah, there's like different kinds of pressures going on. But you held up really well, and most importantly, you did not die.
Yeah, it was really scary at some parts because I had like intentionally got like way more ammo than I needed. But yeah, I think it went pretty well.
Yeah, I believe so. Anything you would like to say before we head out?
Really, I just want to thank everyone for watching. I've put a time and effort into this game lately, and it seems like all the practice is finally paying off. And running Project Base for so long to be able to play Hyper competitively again after 2 years. So
yeah, I know you've been practicing a whole lot for a world record.
Yeah,
I'm glad you made it.
Yeah, definitely. I'm pretty excited about it.
Any plans are in the future? What are you gonna do next?
I'm gonna get a 58 in any percent, and then I'm gonna move to Hundo.
Ooh, Hundo and Hyper Metroid?
Yep.
Yeah. Oh man, well, that's exciting.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Yeah, I will definitely be checking that out.
Really, I just want to thank everyone for giving me the opportunity to run this game in the marathon. I hope everyone enjoyed, and if you ever get bored and you want to watch more Hyper, I'll be definitely playing it more on my channel. So
Yeah, definitely check out StuntCoyote.
yeah, so thanks guys, and if you don't have anything else, I'm gonna head out and go eat some food.
All right. Looks like I'll be done here for now. Thank you for watching and hanging out.
See you guys.
And see you later. And check out that next run, Top Gear 3000. All right, bye-bye.